I'm Christian Brady, Dean of the Lewis Honors College, and I want to welcome you to our virtual 2020 Medals Ceremony. It's wonderful to have you with us in this context, but of course we are very sorry that we can't be together in person. But it's an important time to celebrate and commemorate, and so we want to do that with you today. Now, I promise you, once the university has determined a date for us to meet in person for convocation, we will also reach out to you so that we can all gather together to celebrate in person all of your accomplishments. And now, in keeping with our traditions, it is my pleasure to introduce your Associate Dean, Dr. Zorana Krofchak, to present this year's Honors Awards.
Thank you, Dean Brady. Greetings, faculty, families, friends, graduating seniors. I wish you were all here in person as well, but regardless, I'm happy to be here to be able to present the graduation awards for 2020. The Lewis Honors College's mission is to better the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the world by helping students to explore their purpose, develop intellectually, and lead with integrity. Our honors graduation awards are tied directly to that mission, awarding students for excellence in service, leadership, and academics. First, we have the Raymond Betts Crystal Award, which is awarded to an honor student for outstanding service to the Lewis Honors College and the University of Kentucky and the community at large. The winner is awarded a crystal globe to represent the potential for excellence in service to have a global impact. This year, the nominees are Emma Valley and Maya Woolfolk. I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Raymond Betts Crystal Award is Maya Woolfolk. Maya serves as an ambassador for the Honors College and for the College of Arts and Science. She's been a part of the Dance Blue leadership team, secretary of her sorority, and is interned at the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. She volunteers at UK's Children's Hospital, Wildcats for Homes, and Arbor Youth Services. In addition, she's a Singletary Scholar, a Shelburne Fellow, and received the Lyman T. Johnson Torchbearer Award, and was part of the UK Homecoming Court in 2019. In the fall, Maya will attend Harvard University to join the Organismic Evolutionary Biology PhD program. Congratulations to Maya. The DIACHUN Award is given to a graduating senior who has demonstrated outstanding undergraduate research and holds high promise for development in professional or graduate school. The winner will receive a beautifully framed certificate and a $1,000 award, which can be used for expenses in graduate or professional school. The nominees this year are Kaylin Rayleigh, Lucas Barrett, and Mitchell Dennis. The winner of the DIACHUN Award is Mitchell Dennis. Mitchell is a Shelburne Scholar and a triple major in physics, computer science, and mathematics. Mitchell has worked on research projects in both physics and engineering, presenting at multiple conferences. He's a Shelburne Scholar and has served as an RA every semester since sophomore year. He was chosen for an internship at NASA and served in the office of the Chief Scientist at NASA, BC headquarters. He's also the president of Omicron Delta Kappa. He will be attending the University of Hawaii's prestigious Institute of Astronomy. Congratulations, Mitchell. This is the second year we are awarding the Leadership Award to a graduating senior who has excelled at leadership positions at the university, department, college, or even community level. The nominees this year are Nikki Rajendran, Emma Bateman, and Montreal Jones. The winner of the Leadership Award is Montreal Jones. Montreal is majoring in architecture with a minor in political science. He's a Gaines Fellow and was a National Senator for Manners. He is also the Diversity and Inclusion Chair for the Student Government and is a UK alumni ambassador. He was president of the UK chapter of the American Institute of Architecture Students. He was also awarded the Torchbearer Award at this year's Lyman T. Johnson Torch of Excellence Awards, and he intends to go to grad school for architecture. Congratulations, Montreal. Our final two awards both result from a gift from Karen and Jan Henson, and were established to recognize the highest of academic achievements. All Lewis Honors College students are eligible to receive these awards. They are the DIACHUN Scholars Award for students from science and the Evans Scholar Award for students from the humanities. Candidates are selected based on their GPA and the rigor of their courses at the end of the December before their graduating year. This distinction also includes a monetary award of $2,500 for each of the winners. Now, I would like to recognize all of the finalists for both awards. All of these finalists are amazing honor students, and it was a really, really difficult decision for the deciding committee. For the DIACHUN Scholar, the finalists are Habiba Ahmed, Dylan Baker, Eden Jansen, Rebecca Canal, Elise Kreger, and Thomas Ostertag. And I apologize if I mispronounced any of those. Typically, if you were here, I would double check to make sure I was pronouncing your name right before I did it. The DIACHUN Scholar for this year is Habiba Ahmed. Habiba is graduating with a degree in neuroscience. She's a Singletary Scholar, a Shelgren Fellow, a Neuroscience Scholar, a Phi Delta Epsilon Distinguished Member, and a member of the Omicron Delta Kappa National Leadership Honors Society. Her research projects have focused on things like healthcare, cultural competency, efficacy of a flipped classroom in higher education, and even fruit fly genetics. Congratulations, Habiba. For the Evans Scholars Award, the finalists are Douglas Center III, Danielle Hunt, Madeline Kraft, Laura McAllister, and Leslie Phillips. This year, the Evans Scholars is Douglas Center III. Douglas is graduating with 2 majors in 2 different colleges. 1 major in history with minors in classics, Hebrew, and Jewish studies, and world religions. These are all this is from the College of Arts and Science. And a degree in secondary social studies education from the College of Education with a minor in political science. He's also a Shelgren Fellow. He's done 2 research projects, the cartoon history of pre-World War II United States, as well as the struggle for home on the Israel-Gaza border. Congratulations, Doug. Ordinarily at this time, we would prepare to present you with your medallion, and each of you would step across the stage and receive your medal from me, and handshake from the provost and Dean Brady. This year, we're sending you your medallion in the mail. But in keeping with our tradition, I do want to share with you the origins of this mark of distinction. While honors education at the University of Kentucky began in 1958, the Lewis Honors College was established in 2015 with a generous gift from Tom and Jan Lewis. With the founding of the college came the creation of the Honors Medallion. One side of the medallion is a representation of the Commonwealth of Kentucky and its hills and valleys, surrounded by the name of the college and our university. On the front is depicted a tree, the tree of knowledge. Held in its limbs is a book inscribed with the words purpose and intellect, and beneath them both the word integrity. These words come from the mission of the Lewis Honors College to better the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the world by helping students explore their purpose, develop intellectually, and lead with integrity. The medallion is a tangible symbol of the outstanding accomplishments of our honor scholars, and it's a visual sign of their commitment to learning and scholarly pursuits. Congratulations to you all. Now I would like to welcome back Dean Brady for some concluding remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Krofchek, and congratulations to all of our award winners. And congratulations to you, all of you, our students, our family, and friends, all gathered together for this, your graduation, your 2020 Lewis Honors College Medal Ceremony. We're so proud of you and pleased to be here together. But it isn't right, is it? It's not the way it was supposed to be. You were supposed to be here right in front of me in all your finery, cap and gown, feeling all sweaty and just waiting for your name to be called so that you could walk across the stage after receiving your medallion. But we can't do that right now. We have to be apart. We have to be healthy at home, as our governor says. And I want to assure you, Dr. Krofchek and Megan and I are all at least 6 feet apart as we record this for you. So it's just not the same. Had we really been doing this together, I would have opened up with all sorts of cliches. I would have said things like graduation is both an ending and a beginning, and today is the first day of the rest of your life, and a journey begins with but a single step, and hopefully somebody would have laughed, as it would have realized I was just spewing a bunch of cliches. And I would have said, that about sums up every graduation speech I've ever heard. But today deserves something different, because it's just not quite right. That's not to say we shouldn't laugh and we shouldn't have fun and we shouldn't enjoy this time, because we should, absolutely. I hope right now you are smiling and joyful to know that you are graduating as a Lewis Honors College scholar from the University of Kentucky. But it's an odd time, and it would be inappropriate for me not to acknowledge that. So it's odd, it's weird, it's just not right. And yet, you will never forget the fact that you were seniors during the COVID semester, that this was the year you graduated from the University of Kentucky. It's important then that we mark your graduation, that we mark all these times of change and transition. It just happens to be unique that the entire world is going through a transition with you. We are all facing this new frontier. We don't know what's about to happen. We are all on the cusp of change together. And you, perhaps most of all, as you graduate from college and begin your life. Now, one of my favorite authors is the novelist Frederick Buechner. And one of my favorite quotes from Buechner addresses the nature of living. This is, in fact, my favorite quote of all time, and if you know me at all, you will have heard me recite it. Buechner says, "Here is your life. You might never have been, but you are. Because the party wouldn't have been complete without you. And here is the world. Beautiful and terrible things will happen. Don't be afraid." It's a powerful quote. You can understand maybe why I like it so much. Buechner points out two important truths. The first, that you must always remember, is that you are here for this time, and this time is for you. The party, this world, wouldn't be the same without you. It wouldn't be complete until you are here. And so you are here in this joyous, crazy, mad party. Get away from the wall, step into it, take part in it, because this is your time, this is your world. And we are all better for your presence in it. Thank you for being here in this world, in this time. Now, in the last few weeks, you've been taking classes online, completing your capstone projects, and preparing for this graduation. While at the same time, you've been making masks. You've been caring for younger siblings or older parents and friends, grandparents. You've been helping keep the family farm going or making sure the family business can keep running. You've been keeping yourself safe while encouraging others to do the same. And you've been filling our Zoom classes with your beautiful, if sometimes groggy, faces. This is not the time that we would have wished for you. It is not the time that you would have wanted for your last 2 months of your college career. But it's your time. You are up to this challenge because it is your time. This is your time with your opportunities that would never come otherwise. And in the midst of all of this, you have shown grace, resolve, and resilience because the world wouldn't have been complete without you in it. And so you are here. And in the midst of all that, you've learned Buechner's second point. The world is a place of beautiful and terrible things. Viruses, cancer, poverty, and selfishness. These are the terrible side of the world and our lives. And I'm sorry, you've experienced some of the worst of it. But you are the beautiful things in this world. You are the best of this world. Your gracious acts, your self-sacrifice is the beauty in this world. Just this past week, the University of Kentucky released a study that showed by our staying inside, by self-isolating, by your taking classes remotely, instead of here on campus, all of those actions have led to 36,000 Kentuckians not getting the virus. That means because we have stayed healthy at home, hundreds of Kentuckians are alive today because you made these sacrifices. You have now had this experience as part of a global movement to halt the spread of something that had the power to destroy all of humanity. And you stepped up and you met the challenge. We are not done yet. And we don't know what comes next with this virus, let alone all the other challenges that the world has out there for us. But we will face this together. stronger because of what we have come through, and because you are the beautiful in this world, I am confident in our future. You are now engaged in these events and actions around us. You're not just a part of the stream of history being carried along, you are shaping and directing it. This crisis has shown us better than any class could the importance of ethical and critical thinking. There is no one problem to be solved here. There are many. It's not just the science of virology. There is sociology, economics, politics, poverty, emotional and mental health. This crisis has raised questions of civil liberties, religious freedom, and personal autonomy. They're all intertwined. And this is what you've prepared for. You are ready for this, the beautiful and the terrible. So the world is before you. Yes, beautiful and terrible things will happen, but don't be afraid. I'm not. I'm not afraid because you are the beautiful things that happen in this world. You are the grace, goodness, and grit that enables a community to endure weeks of shutdown. You are the science and the discovery, the care and the healing of our researchers, nurses, and doctors. You are the business leaders and entrepreneurs, engineers and artists who bring joy into the world. You are our leaders who possess integrity and honor. I'm not afraid. I'm excited and joyful because I know that you are the beauty of this world. So congratulations to you, our 2020 class of Lewis Honors College Scholar, women and men, people of honor and integrity. Thank you and congratulations.